Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to another episode of our Mortal Empire's Dark Elves Morathi campaign. We're loaded with cash, but our cash flow is negative. And a couple of things to note is that subscribing is free in YouTube, so if you haven't subscribed already, now's a good time to do so. Also, what you're seeing is the Mortal Empire's patch build. It's a beta patch, so basically they're waiting for community feedback on this patch before it goes all out automatic update for everyone. But I did apply it already because there's a couple of interesting things it does. Namely, it no longer automatically triggers the Chaos Invasion at turn 100 or at a certain Empire rank that I don't know what level it was, but Empire level now. It does still trigger Chaos, but later. So you're not faced with early quadruple waves of Chaos. So that's one thing. Then in terms of mods, I've removed the banners and I've removed the faces, the legendary lords things. And we've already fought the Sally battle in the previous episode, I think. What I've also done is I had the fatigue mechanic disabled for raiding and force march stances. So, but I've put it back in there because also it's just very easy for me to do force march and then not suffer the penalties. So infrastructure, public order. Or slave gate? No. Manners, growth, income, or slave pens. Well, we don't have slaves yet. Not that much. Not so. Black roads, transportation. Yes. So that's that. And then we still have money. Come. And then we can get black courses with. Now, only the Reaper Bolt Thrower I really want. The rest of them I can do without, at least for now. But we were just able to shed all our cash in a single go, which is awesome. Diplomacy.
Welcome to the Black Court.
Just wait till Mastermundi hits you and you'll be dying to confederate with me. Bleak holes that you're still alive.
Dark Lord, you have entered the Black Court.
Your business?
Your business?
So this is actually a girl. I thought it was a guy. No, I didn't think that. I thought it was a girl always.
Death walks. We will listen, but do not make it.
So it's all girls save for Malekith, I guess, right? And I think Malekith is over here somewhere. And I want to confederate with him because he's a legendary lord. So eventually we're gonna have to seek him out. But our only agent, no, is it? Yes, it is. Is here. We do not have any other heroes. Can we get any other heroes? Hero? No. Death Hag, specialist, no. Alright, later then.
For glory.
So, how strong are you at R9?
Bewitching fury.
Not very. Do I have any anything built here? In terms of towers? Can I see that? They're all very reduced, which is just fine. They've got artillery, which is not going to hurt us very much until we get inside. And, however, we are going to be tired by the time we reach the walls, and our spearmen are all quite reduced. So let's just siege for like 3 turns. Get a bunch of towers up. So we can safely get our spearmen across, and then the Lone Sea Guard are going to be. It's all ranged. I have no flyers because did I kill off my harpies early? I guess, or maybe there were never any harpies. I guess no. I think we got the Dark Riders, the Hydra, and the Witch Elves. I think it's in the Vortex campaign that you get a unit of harpies.
To the vengeful slaughter.
to the Vengeful Slaughter. I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I have a War Hydra that can bash down the gates, and I have tons of range that I'm gonna take casualties with. So the ranged ones are gonna gun down the towers, my Hydra's gonna smash down the door, and I'm gonna use Morathi and Sabaoth to do some actual killing. I'm gonna try and keep my Bleak Swords, my Witch Elves, and this unit of Red Spears out of the fight, probably. The thing is, this is the last High Elven settlement on the continent, so once we beat them, thank you for nothing. Which door to take? 1, 2 towers, 1, 2 towers. Here, we're just, it's just fine where we are right now. So, Morathi cannot forward deploy, but we're just gonna fight for this part of the wall, and the Hydra is gonna smash this wall. Morathi and Sabaoth are gonna come in. These three I said I'm gonna keep back, and I will. Can we hide them here? Hiding is so hard, I know. Come, sit. Hide! There's 3 here. Come on. And these 81 Dread Spears, you are also hiding. Hide this.
The merciless host.
And these 4 are going to scale the walls or push through the gate. I think they're going to push through the gate. They're going to push through the gate once we've got it done. So...
Battle ready.
Battle ready, there you go. And run! This Hydra is drawing fire, which is excellent because it has regeneration.
First sorceress.
And Sabaoth.
Dark shards. Die, weaklings. Dark elves. Dark shards. Hack, cut. Bloody murder. Slash, kill.
I'm gonna try and focus fire.
Blood for Cain.
So the sooner we can actually eliminate units, the better. I don't think there's much inside. So once we are like 70% through the gate, I'm gonna send in my my Dread Spears. Dark Riders. Are you there? No.
Kill everything.
That's not the right place to be.
Onwards to murder. Slash, kill. Hack, cut.
Sabaoth, kill this guy. Just ranged. Morathi, what do you have? Oh shoot.
At once.
Asswipe. We need to rank her up and quickly. So otherwise it's just not going to do anything. How's the gate? 24. It's not enough. He lost half his health.
Take cover. Enemy fire.
But look at this. Look at him regenerating.
We are ready.
Oh no.
Dealers in death.
Sorry. It's my mistake. A micro.
Dark shards.
Just work from... You girls work from right to left. And you work from left to right. And focus fire. Is that so hard? And Morathi's just here to
In Malekith's name.
soak up some of the damage.
Dark Rider crossbow.
Dark Rider crossbows. How's the gate doing? I think you're just fine with the gate now. Yeah, gate's open. And I already also gonna replenish. So everyone's gonna move inside.
Dark shards.
Sabaoth. Focus the next.
Destroy. We are ready. Dark shards.
Focus these.
Massacre them.
Can you withdraw? Withdraw.
We shall
Just
return.
withdraw, because I don't want you.
Eager for battle.
Hopefully these ones are gonna survive to some extent.
Merciless warriors. Destroy. Dealers in death. Slash. Kill. Druki. Die, weaklings.
Well, it's working, just not very well.
Dark
I've
shards.
told you to withdraw. I want you out of the fight. I want you to survive and come back in the wars to come.
We
Is
are
that
ready.
so hard to understand?
Dark shards.
Focus these. Oh, victory. That was easy. And battle. So, I wonder if we've lost some Dark Shard units. Maybe. Maybe. We've lost 226. It's all very affordable as long as they regenerate. They're gonna replenish. I think the replenishment mechanic, as long as the unit survives with like 15 soldiers in them,
The hag sorceress
there's no real
The dark will strong.
enemy killed in battle. I still have 20 units. So okay, Blade Wind, Power of Darkness. I'm gonna go for Blade Wind now and Power of Darkness next. But it's gonna be a while until Morathi is able to. Oh yeah. You're not so grand on hit points, my friend. So let's just go on melee defense. And now we've got Arnhem,
Come.
and
join us.
Bleakhold will just have to confederate with us. So there's not too much. The Skaggy. We're gonna have to go to war with Skaggy. Yes. Or Alt 1. Oh! Look. Are we at war with you? No, we're not. Ah, look at their ship. It's like a giant whale with an elephant head on top of it. And then... I don't know what to make of it. It's a weird ship. But okay, it's a beastman. So they can get away with that. Now, Arnhem, does it have any unique settlements? It gets a Dark Elf landing. That gets us a Black Ark. Did I just recruit a Black Ark? No. No, because we haven't done the right yet. Because we don't have the slaves yet. And we don't have the slave pen building yet.
Death Knight is upon
I think
us.
we're not interested in the upkeep either, to be honest.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
So you're not at war with Masmundi. Are you sure? Okay.
Malevolent Lord.
You're at war with basically everyone and you're sick in the head.
Noble of Nagaroth.
But you are okay. So I'm gonna send you to Tor Anlon. Yeah, sure. And then Mazamundi is gonna declare war on you, and then you're gonna be all desperate and come to me for help and say, oh yes, can you
Noble
please?
born.
Yeah, you might as well go there too. Perennial is closer by for you. Yeah.
Favored of the witch. Come now, time is precious.
Malevolent. Behold the black core.
Ruthless. Come, fellow Druki. Let
They
us
they can.
Nagaro.
They have already done
Welcome. The
everything
Black
save
Court
for
will hear-
joining my confederation, and the rest is just not here yet.
Feared
Scores
by
a
the
cane.
Black Court is a
Hey.
dangerous place.
How did we miss this? Military alliance, military access.
Very well.
Can we get trade? No? Okay. War coordination. There you go.
Vicious warrior. How can the Black Court aid you?
Scores of cane. We are now
Noble
military
born.
allies. That
Behold
went
the
fast.
Black
But
Court.
how come we can't
Few
trade?
see-
Craze, Skeggy, Ripperhorn tribe. How about we join forces? No. Okay.
Despoilers come!
Oh, you're rank 13? Wow. Unbelievable. I'll go for non-aggression with you. Then I'm gonna try and command you to go to Tirana, but you're already on your way, aren't you? So that's cool. Yeah.
What now?
Just
Welcome,
confederate
the
with
Black
me.
Court.
That's what's gonna happen next. So we're gonna retrain our army, and maybe we should just sail to Alphon. I'd prefer to go south, hit up the Skaggy before they become too strong. They're already strength rank 13, which is crazy. But I need to confederate with Silver Tor to get my first province, which is also kind of odd. Kill them, confederate them. I'm happy to confederate, but just diplomacy. What is it? My large empire. What's that called again? Great force, great power. A great power penalty. Of course, with 2 settlements, I'm now a great power. Look at that awesome fish. This is one time that I do enjoy this. Anyway, yeah, I believe you. Just skip all that. I'm gonna reset this and off, fast, and off, fastest. I don't want to seal that because turn speeds are already long enough, because this is Mortal Empires, and yeah, it takes some time. Now, I've noted playing Dirt 2 in Mortal Empires that the old world map is almost exactly the same as it used to be. But the new world, that is where they sacrificed the space.
What is it you desire?
And we had this very wonderful counter offer, money, and I want 3k if I'm going to war with Grace. You don't want that, eh? You're rich though, so if you want me to do your wars for you, pay me. I have enough to worry about as things are. Bleakholds? Huh? Where's the Bleakholds? Bleakholds are mobilizing against Tor Dranil, which is awesome. And I want confederation with Silver Tor.
Dreadlord, speak whilst you can.
It's not happening. Okay. What else?
Feared
Bleakholds.
the Black Court is a
You
danger.
can also confederate with me, but I need my province more than I need you. So,
I watch from the shadows.
you watch from the shadows, girl, do that. And what can we train? Not much. Top shots with shields, red spears, bleak swords. So we're just training, developing. What's in Arnhem? Nothing, except for the port. And we're waiting for our construction.
of the vilest sort.
Is there something that could actually give us some diplomacy with the Dark Elves? Oh, no. Diplomacy buildings. I don't think I've never seen that. Yeah, you do. Not really. There's technology with elves. Anyway. As long as these guys are being attacked from all sides, I could actually go this way. Which are not very favorable climates to me, but nor are these. But this is. So is that. So maybe I should just be buddies with this Keggy. How about that? Is that even
Are you a
possible?
god?
Yeah, sort of.
Diseased
In
dogs, present yourselves so I may put you asinine mortal.
Asinine immortal. What?
Bring ruin.
Mortal?
Diseased dogs, present yourselves so I may put you out of your
Hey.
misery.
Lost static son of the cool. I think I'm just gonna shut your foul mouth. Now you are strength 48. I'm gonna shut them up. I'm gonna do that first. And then
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
head over to Alt 1. Jump is even shorter here. Yeah, so let's see how it plays out. We still have money, we're still in the positive. We have a couple of slaves, not too many. And there is a Wildroot's army here. Under, what's that? Beastmen? How many armies have they got? Here's one, there's something here. Come on, speed it up. Speed, speed. I cannot move the camera around now. Just have to sit here and wait. Scar came out of stands, use beast bots. I think
Speak
this.
quickly or die.
Hey Illyrian. How about I call all my allies to help? There we go. I will go for the Skaggy, but high elves are starting to be annoying. So I'm gonna go this way. This is Shadowgore Warherd Scar. Let me tell you one thing, you can't even deal with the standing army, let alone with that combined with the garrison. So we are retraining this. Once that has replenished in 3 turns, we're gonna sail across and take Tor on Rock. This is my new enemy, Illyrian. Okay, it's interesting, but it's a rather slow campaign. At least the approach
Master
that
of
I've taken
cruelty,
is kind of
speak
slow.
whilst you can. We will hear
Well,
you.
Sakara, thank you for joining all my wars. How about you make peace with the Dark Elves and fight
Come,
our
fellow
brothers?
Druki.
Who's the lowest in?
Lord of Fear, our dread king welcomes you. What?
You're kind of weak and you don't even want to confederate.
Speak! We will
Oh,
at least
can I
hear
request that
before
you make
deciding
peace
your
with...
fate.
No, cannot. Can I request you join war against Tirnock? Slow. You done.
Ruthless.
Can I request you?
You have business before the Black Court.
joining a
Let us
war?
hear it.
They're hating their own kin more than they hate the High Elves. Now that is funny. And also kind of sick. Okay. So the Skaggy are deteriorating with me. Everybody hates my guts. Alright. No surprise there. It would be all just fine as long as the Dark Elves weren't so keen on killing each other. And Scourge of Cain, I think that would be an interesting faction to play as. Because it's orange, which is a color I really like. I would actually like that color of orange on my Wood Elves as the second color to the green. Because if you look at my Dirty campaign in Warhammer 1, which is still running, then you'll see that I have a yellowish orangish color scheme. Chaos stirs again.
Speak.
And then Halls of Ravaging in the ancient city of Quintex. So what does it do? It gives us a Reaper Bolt Thrower.
I am Morathi.
Let's go and pick it up. And too late. Should have disbanded that earlier. Local global? Is there a global recruitment pool for you? No? Hmm?
The very air is tainted.
I can get a Reaper Bolt Thrower now, can't I? I'm kind of puzzled. This should be available in global recruitment.
Yes.
But can I drop some? No. Okay.
The mother.
And that.
Hag
That?
sorceress of Grot.
This is annoying. No. Okay. Yeah. Cannot merge. Whatever. Let's report speed.
Phoenix Queen.
Why isn't there a global recruitment pool? This is beyond me. Anyway.
Restless malice. Morathi joins you.
Maybe because we're split. I thought that our provinces were bordering. It's really very strange. Oh, I forgot to check Confederation options. Now they're fighting each other. Oh, silly bastards, those high elves. They don't see the difference between good and evil. They're just gonna fight another good faction, which could be a perfect ally, or can even confederate with them in the long run. And then they're gonna kill it, whilst the Dark Elves and whatever else is around. The logic escapes me. So we've encountered Northern. Wonder what would happen if we were just to declare war on all of those high factions at the same time. Just declare war on all of them. Brayherds come. So public order, casualties, income from post-battle, growth. So this is going to be growth, and then even more growth. Plus 25 growth everywhere for the rest of the game. Sacking, expensive, expensive. So yeah, let's go for growth and not having to worry about growth ever again in the rest of our campaign.
Immediately.
So here we are in
Let
our
all
own.
tremble.
And now I can recruit you. Well, I don't see the logic, to be very honest. I'm fine with this. It's expensive enough as it is. I'm not going to take on any of those other more expensive units. Brayherds come. I don't fear Brayherds. They're my buddies. Sorta.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Come on, is that all you can muster? Crazy bitches.
Dreadlord, come now, time is precious.
Yeah, so
Speak.
time is precious.
Fear
Confederate with me.
Court is dangerous. Lord of in Nagaron, the strong thrive and the weak
Now
drown in
this
blood.
is not a good sign. They're wanting to confederate because they're getting their ass kicked by Illyrian, who is already my enemy. And here's Tyrion all the way up here. That's what I was doing with Tyrion. So basically all you have left is the Shrine of Cain.
Dreadlord,
With
awaiting command.
just one with one lord.
Ridiculous.
So, scores
Noble
Kane
boy.
at war with Tyrion and everyone else. Oh man, you didn't do very well for yourself, and there's just nothing I can do now. I confederate with you, and right away Gilgallion is gonna squash us. And everyone else is gonna hate my guts for confederating, so nope, thank you.
Nagaroth, what motive brings you to treat with us?
So they're so
Noble of Nagaroth,
resentful
welcome.
towards Confederation
Speak, if
until
you
they're
would.
almost dying, and then when they're almost dying, they're no longer worth the Confederation. So it sucks. Whilst Morathi
and
even
deadly.
has a bonus
Share your
with
name,
diplomacy
Blackheart.
with the other
What?
Dark Elven factions.
Come,
so
fellow Druki, let us speak.
it's impossible. I really should have just killed them all from the start. Total war. Kill all the Dark Elves, save for my own son. That would have been the right approach, I think. Still waiting for stuff. At least they're sending off a tiny, tiny little army. It's not gonna make any difference. The Elves are just too strong on their own continents. Tiny little island, vote one. That Alberic can even piss on if he really aims high. Look at my Alberic video for that. Huh? Oh, Bleakholds are dead. So maybe now we can confederate with Clarkarond. But do we even have trade with them or anything? I don't know. 3 Knights in Hell, what's that about? Witch Elves or Witch Elves? We can't even recruit Witch Elves.
Sorceress.
Stupid Witch Elf.
You will march.
There you go. Okay.
Vicious warrior, you have business before the Black Court.
So we
Let us
cannot
hear.
trade even whilst we are now next door to each other? Because you are here and I am here, and yet we cannot trade whilst these two provinces are connected. There just may not be a road. There's a forest, so because there's a forest here and this doesn't connect with the road to that, we cannot trade. Please, CA. What the
Favored of the
crap?
Witch King. What plight do you bring before the Black Court?
Cruel and
You're
deadly.
still alive. Is Tyrion coming for you already? There's Tyrion. Say hello. Say hello to Tyrion and Gilgallion. Now, sometimes it happens, they're just gonna siege, wait it out for 12 turns, and all of a sudden an army spawns and just beats back the attackers, like what just happened in my Dirty campaign, where Orion was sieging Carcassonne, and then suddenly, boom! Carcassonne was back, the Fey Enchantress with a
and
full
we
stack
shall listen.
just spawned
Dark
inside
Lord
the
of
fortress
Fate
that was being
looms
sieged.
before the Black Court. Good luck. Denied.
Alright. So you're liking me very, very, very much. Great power penalty is only -3. You're on my doorstep. We've been trading like since forever. We're how many turns in? 24 turns in.
Master
And
of
Confederation
cruelty, welcome.
is
Speak,
just
if-
nowhere near, even though we are double your strength rank. We're 21, you're 54.
Favored of the Witch King.
No way. We have the same enemies, we're fighting together. This is so peculiar.
Druki nobility.
And then this is the
We will at
second
least hear
faction that
before
doesn't even want to
deciding
ally.
your fate.
Because, let's see, because probably I had treaties with the Bleakhold. Okay, alright. At least in this instance I can understand. So maybe I'll just go to war with these girls. Just maybe. That's not unlikely. But anyway, I'd like to hear from you. Swim across the channel to Oath One with our nipple armor slapped on, or declare war on the quite friendly Clark Carant, also quite powerful and big, or go to the Skaggy, declare war on them, conquer them, or just turtle up until we can confederate with Sildrator. Quite a few options, or any other options that you might see there. If you watched until the end and you're listening to this, you must have liked something, so at least press the little thumbs up button, give a like, and put down a comment, suggest the way to go ahead with this campaign. Subscribe if you haven't already, because you know it's free, and see you next time.